When I send $10 to John online, what happens on the top level? Our banks record and confirm the transaction. When you send Bitcoin to your friend, what happens? Who records the transaction? Who does the work of the bank? Mining is how Bitcoin replaces the bank. Miners do that work, and for doing this work, aka mining, they earn reward. Now let us understand what work do they do. And to understand the work, we need to first understand SHA-256. SHA-256 is a hash function. Whatever you feed into the function, a word, a sentence, an entire book, or even a picture, it always outputs a string of 64 hexadecimal characters. Let's say if I input apple, this will be the output. Now, even if I make a small change, let's say I make the first letter capital, the output string changes completely. If I add even a space at the end, again, the output changes completely. So, important point to note is that the slightest change in input can cause massive change in the output. Another important point to keep in mind is that SHA-256 is one way. From the hexadecimal string, you cannot figure out what was the input. Now let us come back to our Bitcoin transaction. I paid John 10 BTC. In terms of SHA-256, it will be this string. Now like this transaction, there are thousands of other transactions happening. All of them are collected in a pool like this. Now, it is the responsibility of miners to confirm and record these transactions. So miners will pick up transactions from the pool. Each transaction offers a fee. Higher the fee offered to the miner, better are the chances of that transaction being paid sooner by the miner to be included in the block. What is a block? Simply, block is nothing but a list of transactions clubbed together with some additional details. One of those details inside the block is previous block's hash ID. This is the connection link between adjacent blocks, thus forming a blockchain. Second detail inside the block is nonce number. Minimum value is 0. Maximum value is about 4.3 billion. Total possible values 2^32. That is approximately 4.3 billion numbers. This is the number that the miner has to guess correctly. This is the puzzle that the miner has to solve. The Bitcoin algorithm sets a challenge, kinda like the block's hash ID should have at least 15 zeros in the beginning. Now miners will have to run through all these numbers to find the hash that satisfies the criteria. This is the computation that is needed. Again, this is the work that is being done by the miner. But in this age of computers, that seems pretty straightforward, right? Not really. Third detail that I want you to pay attention to is timestamp. Timestamp changes every second, and like I pointed out earlier, the tiniest change changes the output massively. This means miners are racing against time. They have to guess the number within a fraction of a second. Now, if that was not difficult enough, they have to do it while competing with all the miners in the world. They have to be the first one to solve. This is what makes the puzzle very, very intense. The harder this puzzle, the harder it is to hack Bitcoin. This is what mining means. Now let us focus on how does the miner earn. At this point of time, there are two rewards that a miner claims. One is the total transaction fee from the transactions included in the block by the miner. Second is the block reward. Bitcoin algorithm rewards miners certain bitcoins for every block mined. And yes, this is how new bitcoins come into existence. This is an added incentive to the miners to do the work, and this makes complete sense. Let me explain. Think about the first block or the blocks in early days. There were no transactions, so no transaction fee. That means no reward for miners. Another thing to think about, on day one, there were no bitcoins in circulation. So block rewards are a way to bring brand new Bitcoins into existence and distribute them. Couple of things you should know. Bitcoin algorithm adjusts difficulty such that a new block is mined every 10 minutes. And when Bitcoin started, block reward was 50 BTC. So every 10 minutes, 50 new Bitcoins came into existence. On first day, 7,200 Bitcoins. On second day, another 7,200 Bitcoins, and so on. Important concept, Bitcoin halving. Every 210,000 blocks, the reward cuts by 50%. Until 2012, 50 BTC was the block reward. Then till 2016, 25 BTC was the block reward. And then till 2020, 12.5 BTC was the block reward. And today, 3.125 BTC is the block reward. This also defines hard capped supply of 21 million. At this rate, last Bitcoin will come into existence around 2140. One might argue, why is reward decreasing? Will miners stay motivated? With time, more transactions means more fees. Bitcoin value will also increase. So next time you hear Bitcoin mining, don't think digging. Think a global competition, thousands of machines solving puzzles every second, all to maintain a system where trust is replaced by math.